All right, so a lot of people are concerned that they have to be working for 2 years on their job before they buy a home. Mortgage companies are required to collect proof of 2 years of your employment history. However, it's not necessarily what it seems, okay? Because guess what? If you have a salary or guaranteed wage job, then that income is qualifiable and usable to be able to buy a home with immediately, okay? The underwriter just doesn't want to see that you have any excessively large job gaps over the past 2 years, okay? Just hopefully nothing over 3 to 6 months. They want to see that, even if you had, to move jobs, that, it didn't take you too long of a time in that 2 year period to really move on to something else. And then also, they don't want to see you bouncing around like a bunch of times with a bunch of job gaps in between. Just do a couple case studies here. My first one is with recent grads. Obviously, they don't have 2 years of work employment history built up. So, they're a special case. Now, they can still buy, okay? We do just have to make sure that they were at a school for that time over those 2 years if they're new into the workforce. If they have a job then already with, steady salary or wage that they're making, same amount of money in every paycheck every 2 weeks or month, then we just have to, check their scrolls, their whatever they get when they graduate college or transcript. And then they should be fine. Now, another case study is for FHA. You have to show for FHA 2 years consecutive employment history with no job gaps over 30 days. If you had a job gap in FHA loan underwriting and that job gap was over 30 days, you're going to be probably dead in the water. Now, the last case study, I think this is the one that really most people are talking about when they say, oh, well, I got to have 2 years job history. Self-employed borrowers almost always need 2 years worth of job history at that current self-employed role in order for that income to count. Sometimes they can have just 1 year of history. That's very rare. But in summary for this whole video, I think the perception where people think that they always need 2 years of job history just really comes from the self-employment crowd. I think that maybe because, people talk to their friends and sometimes people tell them, oh, well, I need 2 years before I could qualify, means that, some people are just assuming that that rule applies to everybody. But, when people talk to each other, they don't realize that that specific rule is really only strictly enforced on that crowd because they are self-employed. Guys, thanks so much. Let me know what else you want me to talk about, make topics on. Would love your suggestions, and see you on the next one. Thank you.